My name's Jacob, aka Lord of the Random, aka the Real Cupcake Man, aka Died to Kill Fun. And right now, today, I'm gonna be playing a bit of an old classic, Halo 1. Before I start playing it, I just want to say a few things about the Halo series in general. I personally love it. I mean, I played the games, I watched the movie, I got all of the gamer score in all of the games except the anniversary edition of Halo 1 and Halo 4. But I'm talking, I got all the achievements in Halo 3, Halo ODST, Halo Reach. I got all of them for the DLCs. What else? I spent so much time on Halo. Halo Wars, can't forget that. That wasn't a game made by Bungie, but it was still a Halo game. And I read the books, movies, comic, and that was about it. And I know a lot of people think that Halo is a very shallow game. It doesn't really have a story. However, I think it just takes a little bit more effort to go out and try to find that story. It's there. It's just a little bit off the beaten track. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to be playing through this. I want to play through all of the Halo games eventually. Specifically, what I want to say is the Halo game has inspired me a lot for what I want to eventually make one day, where it's not just a video game series. Like, you can play the video games and get a lot of enjoyment out of it and get a full, rich story. But I want to add other things. I want to be able to have it so you can play the video game, read a book, watch the movie, and get a comic, and all of them tied together in some shape, way, or form. So that's my overall goal one day, to produce a game series like that. One other thing that I want to mention, a little bit of interesting fact about the Halo history. Originally, Halo was actually going to be on Macs. It was going to be a Macintosh type of production, especially because Bungie at the time had already made a game series called Marathon that is very similar to Halo for the Mac, and it was a very popular shooter for Mac users. But they decided to switch to Microsoft. It's unclear 100% for what reason they did that, but they thought Microsoft would be able to handle them more seriously as just a game developer. They didn't think Mac would be able to do the same thing. So, that's where we're at today. That's why Halo came out on the Xbox and Halo 1 came out on the PC. And Halos will probably always come out on the Xbox from now on, because Xbox needs something to sell consoles, but they're not handled by Bungie anymore. Halo 4 was not handled by Bungie, and to be completely honest, I think that's pretty obvious. However, anyways, let's start playing Halo. There are no, unfortunately, there's no subtitles, so I'll have to be a little bit quiet throughout most of the cutscenes, only occasionally making jokes. But yeah, this game starts after a huge battle at a place called Reach, which was the UNSC, or the Humans, military's stronghold. It had a bunch of defenses, it had most of their forces, and we got completely decimated there. And this ship was able to escape with Cortana on it, who they believe is one of the things that will be able to stop the Covenant force.
All I need to know is, did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
And a lot of military. But yeah, this is...
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone.
has had kind of a long day.
And Cortana. Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
Oh yeah, look at that eye slant. What up? Alright. This is a completely unnecessary cutscene, by the way. This doesn't have anything to do with the story, but I really like it. And I'll explain why I really like it. It kind of shows what everybody else is doing. It's this game, while the main focus is on Master Chief and Cortana, it at least kind of sometimes does things like this, where it shows you a little bit about what other people are doing. I quite enjoy that. I really enjoy this scene.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
Look at that. This is not a drill.
Man, we let those dumb bugs out to the middle of nowhere to keep from getting their filthy claws on Earth. But we stumbled onto something that's so hot for that they're scrambling over each other to get it. Well, I don't care if it's God's own anti-son of a bitch machine or a giant hula hoop. We're not gonna let them have it. What we will let them have is a belly full of lead and a pool of their own blood to drown in.
I also really like that rant.
Am I right, Marines? Sir, yes, sir. Damn right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Yep. Gonna see him pretty up close.
Sir? Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds.
But Master Chief himself, that guy, he's what the UNSC thinks as the last alive Spartan. 2, specifically. Spartan 2s are basically soldiers that were taken, like, as kids to a special facility where they were injected with a lot of hormones and stuff and given these huge suits of armor, originally to fight... what's gonna let's go! Let's run! Oh no! Originally it was to fight rebels, but then the Covenant attacked, so they got retasked. Oh god, I'm Master Chief though, so I don't give a fuck. Yeah? I'll take you on! What do you want? Oh god, that was poor choice. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, not that way. Give me a weapon! Okay, let's go. It's gonna be okay, you'll make it through. Let's go. I'm going! Haha, you picked the wrong way to stop smoking. Where are you? There you are.
Captain Keys.
Good to see you, Master Chief.
Hell
Things aren't
yeah.
going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3. Make that 4 kills.
That is pretty impressive, by the way.
Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving. Yes.
Damn.
So you did miss me.
Oh, that smile.
Report.
It's okay.
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am! Fire control for the main cannon is offline!
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right, then. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking.
Look at
The
that
object
fucking
is
pipe.
gonna try and land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. The protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable. That means you're finished. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is where you come in, Chief.
Anything, sir.
Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything.
Yes, sir.
Force deployment, weapons research.
Earth.
I understand.
Yeah, so we randomly jump to random locations in space.
Evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest
explain
letting
in a
my
second.
subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready?
Look, she just looks around like, gotta make sure I don't have any tasks lying around here. Don't want anybody seeing those. Woohoo. Alright. But yeah, we jump to random spaces so they won't be able to find any strongholds that we have. Because otherwise they would just take those easily.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
You can fire my main cannon. What?